Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Cakeface is back. Hello. I've not done proper makeup in a long time. I'm using proper very loosely. This is very crazy makeup, which I'm used to, but I've been very stressed out recently, so I've been on the more boring side. Anyway, here we are, and we are talking about something that scares me a lot. This is very terrifying for me. I'm starting an extreme low buy. I'm scared. But just before we get into this video, if you like the sound of me suffering by not buying makeup, then definitely like and subscribe. I also do project pans and shop my stashes and all that fun stuff. Anyway, okay, let me give you some backstory, okay? I did an inventory video a few weeks ago, maybe, I don't know, and that really put into context how much stuff I have, and it is crazy. When I counted out all my stuff, I had just under 40 highlighters, which is mad. I had so much stuff, it was unreal. So I've decided to make myself suffer and go on an extreme low buy. Now this low buy is going to last at minimum until my birthday on September 7th. I'm thinking I might treat myself in the month of September, go maybe a little bit crazy, and then back to the extreme low buy. That's my plan, because I don't, you know, it's my birthday. I want to treat myself with something. You know, I have the money to do it. This isn't about money, this is more about getting use out of my collection, because a lot of things in my collection are barely used, but I have so much stuff. And that's the real goal here. It's not about saving money, it's just about really getting to know and loving my collection. So I've written down quite a few rules for myself. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so rule number one, you all knew this was coming. Absolutely, under no circumstances am I to buy a highlighter. This pains me. This does pain me. I do love my highlighters. I need to love the ones that I already have, because, as I said, I have almost 40. And even if I wanted a different highlighter, I could use an eyeshadow. I could use a shimmery pale eyeshadow. That's something that I've been doing recently as well, as if I didn't have enough. I've been using pale eyeshadows as highlighters and they work beautifully. I adore my highlighters, and that is a bad thing. Like, there are some highlighters I haven't even touched, but I keep buying them because I'm like, oh, that's really pretty, that's really pretty, that's nice. Why? Why? I need to stop. I need to get it under control for my own sake. Yeah, I need to love the highlighters that I have. I've been thinking in my head like, oh, I want to use this highlighter. Oh, there's that highlighter that I have in my drawer. I really want to use it, and I just don't. I don't get round to it. So this few months, I'm really gonna delve headfirst into my highlighters that I already own, and I'm gonna get them loved. So that is my first rule. My second rule is absolutely no lip products. Like, literally, I have that's just my lippy sticks. I have so many lip products. I have every lip product that I could ever want, and even if there's a colour that I want and I don't have, I can mix. It's not like I'm stuck to just the colours that I have. I can mix and match. I have so many different combinations, so many. I don't need new lip products, and that's going to pain me as well, because lip gloss is my absolute best friend. I love lip gloss so much, but we've got enough. We've got enough, and I need to remind myself that this is only 4-ish months. Even if it stops after 4 months, I'm going to be very proud of myself, because this is big for me. This is very, very big for me. But yeah, I have so many lip products, and lip products go off quite fast. So I don't need them. I don't need to be collecting, you know, how many lip products do I have? I've got my inventory in my little notebook here. 19 lip liners, 2 liquid lipsticks, 35 bullet lipsticks, 12 lip glosses. That is enough for a lifetime. I don't need to keep buying them. So no lip products at all. Another ban is no primers. I was going to say I have a lot of them. Yes, I have a lot of them, but the main reason for this is I don't like primer. If I moisturize and I use a very good moisturizer, that is all I need. I don't need all this pore filling and all that jazz because it just breaks me out. So I don't feel like I need primer at the best of times, so I'm not going to buy it. To be honest, I can't remember the last time I bought a primer. Most of my primers are from like Glossybox and things like that, so that I don't think is going to be too hard for me to do. Okay, next, no brow products. Now, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a leeway. If I run out of brow gel, I'll allow myself to buy maybe like that cheap Essence clear brow gel. But what I mean with this is I've started really loving using eyeshadow as brow powder. So I don't need to go out and buy loads of brow powders or loads of brow pencils because I have so many brown eyeshadows that, like, I've used an eyeshadow today in my brows. Like, I don't need it. I have so many, and I wanna experiment with the eyeshadow brow thing. I don't know. But yeah, I've got so much, like, so much. Numbers wise, I don't have that much. Okay, numbers wise, I have like 3 brow gels and, you know, I think I've got 2 brow pencils and 1 brow pomade. But even the pomade, that's gonna last for about a year. Like, that is a lot. I don't buy brow products anyway, so I think this is gonna be another one that's quite easy for me. Okay, my next ban, complete ban, absolutely no neutral eyeshadow palettes. This is my makeup aesthetic. Why do I have so many neutral eyeshadow palettes? It doesn't make sense. I have enough neutral palettes to last a lifetime, and I don't even like neutrals. Like, why? What? What? I could wear a neutral eye every single day for the next 50 years and I probably wouldn't get through all of my products, all my neutral eyeshadows, and that's ridiculous because this clown makeup is my makeup aesthetic and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I'm not buying any neutrals. No neutrals. I have enough. I have so many, and I don't find them inspiring. Literally the only reason I wear neutrals is to go to uni, and it's not like inspiring, it's just like, oh, let's put my face on, you know? No neutrals. Okay, so that's the end of like the banning, complete banning. So I want to talk about just some like other rules that I've set myself. So I found it really helpful that if a new eyeshadow palette comes out and I'm tempted by it and I really want it, I'm gonna try and dupe it out with my single shadows. I've found a love for single shadows recently, and I really love making new color stories, thinking, you know, about different things that I can come up with, and I found it really helpful. There was a NYX palette that came out. It was like the mini Utopia or something. It was like, it had a few bright greens and some murky blues, and I actually duped that out with my singles, and I adore that singles palette. So if I'd have bought that NYX palette, I'd have been £16 short and I would have just had dupes. So I'm gonna dupe my collection out with new releases and getting more use out of that. So then I'm getting more love out of my singles, and I'm not bringing in things that I'll probably use like 5 times and then just, you know? So that's something that I'm really going to be focusing on. I'm going to allow myself 5, I'm going to try and stick to below this, but this is just like a buffer zone, 5 bronzers or blushes, 5 altogether, so I can't have like 3 of each, no, 5 altogether, blushes or bronzers. I don't think I'll need it, I really don't, but I don't know, maybe if I'm down one day, I can go and get a blush. I can go and buy myself a blush and I won't feel too bad about it. So that's my kind of buffer zone. I've chosen bronzers or blushes because they are, I don't want to say my least amount, that wasn't English, but you know what I mean. I don't have as many of them in my collection. I still have too many. I still have too many. Don't take that as me saying I only have like 2 blushes, because that's a lie. But I don't know, I'm going to allow myself those 5 in the next few months, just to see, it's there, it's my safety blanket, okay? It's my safety blanket. So I am actually going to continue subscribing to Glossybox, and I will accept some PR, maybe if I want something. I'm not just going to accept any old crap as PR. I don't get that much PR anyway. I'm a very small influencer. I've only had like 2 companies ever send me PR, so it's probably unlikely that I'll ever get reached out to for PR in the next few months anyway. But if a brand contacts me and, you know, I'm interested in it, then I'm not going to say no just because I'm on this low buy. But I'm not just going to say yes either. I'm not just going to say yes blindly. I'm going to look at it and see what I think. With Glossybox, I don't know, it's just that monthly release, you know, it's that monthly try a few new things. With Glossybox, it's mostly skincare anyway, and most of the makeup isn't great anyway, so, you know, we will allow ourselves that. Okay, and my last rule is that I will allow myself to buy foundation, concealer or powder if I need it or if I want it. Sometimes you just want a new foundation, you know, sometimes you just want a new concealer. They are things in my collection that aren't very much like worry zones, you know. I'm quite happy with the amount of foundations that I have. I've actually used up 2 foundations recently, so not to brag, but so yeah, foundation is something I use a lot of, as you can tell. I wear foundation like a mask, so I need a lot of it. So yeah, I will allow myself foundations, concealers and powders if and when I need it. So they are the little rules that I've set myself. I hope I can stick to it as much as I can. I'm making it official now. This is scary. This is scary. I am very scared. In the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be moving out anyways. The next 2 weeks won't be an issue. It's just when I'm moved out and I'm left to my own devices. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to do like monthly updates on this. Let me know what you think. I don't really know how this works. I'm new to this, so let me know how this goes. Anyway, let me know if you're on a low buy or if you're not, or whatever. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.